Hi guys, today I'll be showing you how to make your games have higher priority, reduce stutter, and increase FPS. So let's get started. So the one setting that we will be changing in this video to increase our game performance will be full screen exclusive mode. And full screen exclusive mode has a significant impact on increasing game performance by dedicating the system's resources solely to the game and eliminating the distractions of other windows and applications. It allows maximum utilization of CPU and GPU power. Also, it's important to note that this won't work on games that utilizes DirectX 12, so you might want to research on your game first if it utilizes DirectX 12, because this method or steps that I will show you won't work because DirectX 12 won't be needing full screen exclusive mode anymore. So without further ado, let's get on first on the step 0 on the things that you should know first. So the first one would be going into your main menu on the game, and you want to go into options and you want to go into the video settings right here, and you want to make sure that you have, or if you don't have, the full screen exclusive mode right here. Just like in my case, I don't have one. So if you have the exclusive option right here, then you might want to select that and you don't need to do anything extra. But if you don't have it, then the next step that I'm going to tell you will be beneficial for you. And another one is simply adjusting the volume in-game using your keyboard. So in my case, I would be pressing the function button along with the X button to show or adjust my volume. As you can see in the top left corner of my screen, you can see the volume bar right there. So if that appears, it simply means that I still don't have the full screen exclusive mode, or if in your case you still don't have it, if that appears. So that is a way to check if you have the full screen exclusive mode enabled in your game. If you are not sure if the setting version on checking it is not enough for you, then you might want to use this method, as we will be using this method all the way in this video. And also, you need to go here into your graphics settings, type graphics settings here in your taskbar search, and from here you would see this option. You want to click on it, and from here you want to browse your game right here. If you are Windows 10, you need to browse your game, but if you are in Windows 11, then you have the option right here to select your GPU right here in which you use for your display. So you might have an easier time when you are in Windows 11, but if you are in Windows 10 just like me, then you need to browse your game right here by the browse button, and from here you want to click your game right here and you want to go into options, and from here you want to select high performance. In this way you will be utilizing every power that your system has. Alright, let's go into step number 1, which is disabling full screen optimizations. And it's very quick and simple. All you have to do is simply locate your exe file of your game, or the executable file that you use to launch your game. And for me, I'll be using the Far Cry game right here. As you can see right here, I have the Far Cry right here. This is the exe file, and what I need to do is simply right click on it and go into properties, and from here let's go into compatibility, and from here we must check this box right here where it says disable full screen optimizations. We want to disable that, and then we want to go into change high DPI settings, and we want to override high DPI scaling behavior, scaling performed by application, and from that click on OK and hit on apply, and then OK once again. And after that, you're good to go. But if your game is on Steam or Epic Games Launcher, then you might want to go into the Steam or Epic Games Launcher so that you can go and find the properties of your game and go to the file location, and from there you can do the method that we used right here as I have shown you. And now after we have disabled it, let's go and restart our computer, and after that let's open up the game and let's see if the volume bar is still appearing when we are doing the volume command on our keyboard. And if it does, it is still not working. You are not still in the full screen exclusive mode. And now let's move on into step number 2. We will be utilizing registry editor. And to do that, we simply need to go into the taskbar and use the search bar right here and type in registry editor right there, as you can see, and you want to run it as administrator. And after that, you will be prompted right here. And the first thing that we want to do before we make all our edits right here in registry editor is to go into file, click on file, and from here click on export. And from here you want to change the file name into backup or any other file name that would remind you that this is a backup file for you to run if in case anything goes wrong or something that you didn't like and you want to revert into when before the edit has been made right here in registry editor. And as you can see, I already have mine right there. And after you have done that, then we can now proceed into our step. So what we're gonna do is simply go into HKey current user. Right here we want to expand this folder, and from here we want to go into system, and from here go into game config store and then children right here. And as you can see, we have a bunch of folders right here and we don't know which is which is why we are going to right click on the children folder right here and we want to find, and from here we want to type in the game name or the game that we want to have a full screen exclusive mode on. So in my case, I would be using Far Cry, and so I'll be typing in Far Cry right here, and as you can see, it is right here. And what you wanna look for right here is in the search result is this matched exe file full path, and if you have this, then you might want to check on the directory. If it is correct, then this should be the correct directory into your game. So once you have confirmed that, then you are good to go. You want to go into the flags right here. You want to click on this one so that you would be able to edit the D word right here. And as you can see right here is the value data, and yours might not be 211, it might be different in your case, and you might want to remember it first before you edit the value data right here in case you want to revert. But if you can't remember it, then you have the backup file to use right here in case you don't remember it and you want to revert back into the value data. So once you have opened the flags, then you want to change the value data into 211. I have already changed it, so you might want to change it into 211, and after that the base, leave it as it is to hexadecimal. And after that, let's go and hit on OK. And after that, that is basically it for step number 2, and you now may restart your computer, and after that launch your game and see if the volume bar is still appearing in your game. So if it still appears, then it's still not working, and as you can see in my case, it is already not appearing, which means I am good to go. I have the full screen exclusive mode enabled in my PC. However, if it still not works for you, then you might want to consider checking the folders out right here and searching for another exe file of your game, because some games have 2 exe files, so you might want to check on those right here. You want to search for that. So once you have found it right there, you might want to change the flag again. In my case, I'll just use Ghost Runner as an example right here. This is a game, so you might want to change the flags again into 211. As you can see right here, it's already changed. You might want to change it to 211 again once you have found that extra exe file right there. So after that, you should be able to have the full screen exclusive mode enabled in your game right there. And again, once you want to revert back into the old settings before you have made the edit that you have made currently in your setting, is that you want to launch this backup file right here. You simply have to launch it and everything should be back to normal. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe to be updated on our new uploads. See you soon.